Everyone likes PS2.
On instead of the Samus, we have the K. Rool versus the Ness. I really am not sure about this pick from Big Blue, though. The K. Rool.
You gotta go with his name, though. He picked the Big Blue.
Well, if he was truly going by a stage, then he'd pick an illegal stage. I mean, if he was going by his name, he'd pick an illegal stage.
That's true.
And we see an immediate percent gain from both sides, putting each other in bad situations. Big Blue is keeping up much better than I would expect against a Ness.
Well, Ness is keeping pretty good stage control, though.
Most definitely.
But, you know, when K. Rool gets those big hits off...
Yep.
And if Ness doesn't stop those, he's gonna feel that pain.
One of the biggest boons in a lot of Ness matchups.
Oh no!
Oh, that PK flash barely missing. If that hit, it would have easily spelled the stop. But like I was saying a few seconds ago before the PK flash happened, Ness's yo-yo, one of the most annoying tools to face when you're off stage. K. Rool doesn't really have a lot of struggles with it because that propeller hitbox can hit Ness when he is hanging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is America playing League? Oh, is he DQ?
We're gonna go ahead and play me.
Okay. Big Blue got quite an opportunity right here. Try to take the kill and be aggressive, or be as defensive as possible. Try not to take as much percent and seal the stocks slowly.
Here's the deal: is Big Blue needs to kill soon.
Most.
He's just gonna...
Because Ness's kill power, even without rage, is quite wild for a character with the crazy combo ability that Ness has.
And if you're not getting those early kills with K. Rool, you're suffering, right?
Yeah.
So you got to get those. That's what you're playing the character for. And if you're not getting it, then this is gonna happen.
He gets the kills early, but at the same time, if you get them past a certain percent, it becomes much more difficult to get the kills. Sort of like Roy in a way, but just a much heavier, far worse version.
You gotta say that K. Rool's not as good as Roy? You trying to say that?
Yeah, it's quite a large discrepancy between the two. Some people debate Roy's top 5. I'd say that's possible, but maybe top 5. I personally think he's top 7 as of now.
I was afraid for it. I thought he was gonna get the PK Thunder too.
The PK Thunder rocket. Had to end it at any moment. Oh, and this is looking absolutely terrifying for Big Blue. Has to seal out this stock and another with just one of his own already at extremely high percent. Will he be able to do it?
And here's the deal. K. Rool's really been relying on that like drop-through platform and
The blunderbuss.
The blunderbuss. And Cocomaster's getting life today. He's not letting that work on it.
Yeah.
He's keeping outside of the range. He's holding his shield.
And as he's doing that, he goes up 1-0. A really rough matchup. I wonder if we will see a counter pick.
Let's find out. Putting on my jacket. It's chilly in here.
Okay, it looks like we're seeing the Smashville counter pick when it comes to the stage from Big Blue. Will we see a character swap? We will not.
Will not. Staying on K. Rool. Maybe he's got some ideas on how to overcome the matchup.
Hopefully. Oof. The immediate counter. But if he just spams that move, he should know that a player like Cocomaster will not repeatedly fall for it. Just like how he didn't fall for the blunderbuss repeatedly.
Big Blue almost got that spike if he didn't get hit by that trail.
Yep. From a huge percent lead to still a decent but not nearly as large discrepancy on 50%. And at the same time, Ness is able to push his advantage so much more on K. Rool than vice versa, due to the size of the characters.
Yeah. Did he take the crown? No. The bonfire.
And he's able to repeatedly keep tossing him off stage, making it more and more difficult for K. Rool to gain back that advantage.
That's right. Don't think twice about throwing out that cannonball again. I'm always so scared when that PK Thunder comes out. I keep expecting the PK Thunder too.
And that's why people are so fearful to edgeguard it, man. Ness is, in theory, really easy to edgeguard because the PK Thunder is slow to move.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is so scary because if you mess up one thing, it could be the end of your stock.
That's your stock, yeah. I really like that Nair to end the stock, though.
On the forward air, immediately sailing the stock and making it even among the two.
13 damage off a single PK shot.
Yep, making that 60 and now 80 real quick. Like I stated earlier, Ness being able to do so much with his advantage state because K. Rool really only has Nair for landing, and even then, it's not going to be everything.
He has been using his side beat to land.
Yeah.
He's been using the heavy armor, but it's not giving him much of an advantage.
Not much.
It kind of gets him on stage sometimes, but...
The back air to the up air, and it's close to killing because that rage and the heavy hitting, but...
Ness takes another stock with Nair.
And I think that bear auto-canceled as well. It has so many frames to auto-cancel. It's ridiculous.
59 damage because K. Rool tried to... Because K. Rool tried to edge guard him. Or tried to hit him on the way in. Painful.
And we're seeing truly just how terrible this matchup is. Even though he's able to get that downer and close out the stock, it is going to be excruciating to take the stock away from Cocomaster at this time.
We're going to see another Nair. He's going to end it with a Nair.
Most likely.
He's going for it. He's like, it's Nair time.
And we see the safer play trying to stay out of distance, but it just doesn't work against Ness. You cannot be caught shielding because you get the back throw into the forward air, sealing the game.
And Cocomaster really took advantage of his advantage state that game.
Definitely.
It just did so much damage, and poor K. Rool couldn't get on that stage.
Has so many troubles landing, and Ness is just able to take advantage of that so well. With his multi-hit up air, even being able to do drag down combos with it at lower percents to tack on even more if he so desires.
Yeah. I haven't seen that in this set, but maybe he's got that up his sleeve.
Maybe.
Living room. Great Cave Offensive. Play a whole turn on Great Cave Offensive. Samus. Thinking about Samus. It's Samus time.
Okay, we finally see the counter pick. But I am not sure if it will do too much for him at this point in the game. Okay, starting off fairly even.
It's going to be a very different set now.
Most definitely. We see how Big Blue is starting to wall out Cocomaster with the Nairs, with the fairs, not Nairs,
and the missiles,
with the Zair.
You can't absorb those. Unless they explode at your feet, I guess.
The Cocomaster adapting, getting a ton of hits in, and giving himself the lead in return.
And the thing about Ness is he doesn't even have to absorb the projectiles. He just has, like, you just block them, and he has projectiles of his own. And he's small enough, he can avoid them.
Yeah. Being small is just going to be a huge advantage in every single fighting game, whether a normal fighter or a platform fighter like Smash. And things like that is why you can duck under hits so easily and punish, just like Cocomaster just did with that on Smash.
He went for it. We're seeing the desperation.
It looked well at the beginning for Big Blue, but he just gave some help to Cocomaster. It looked good,
Full stock up.
but the Ness Samus matchup can be rough for Samus.
Yeah.
Not nearly as bad as K. Rool, I'll give it that. At least she can safely try to wall him out with Zair. But
she
one
doesn't
move
have the
can't-
heavy hits for when she does get them.
Exactly. One move can't do everything.
And he techs it.
Oh, the tech
That
on
was
the
a good
spike.
tech. And you know,
That-
it was Big Blue who chose the walled stage.
Yep.
Still not
His
enough.
own stage going against him with the counter pick. And the back there, the auto cancel as well, so it's not a much lag, but it's not like that would really matter with how far
Oh, no.
he went
What?
for it all.
What just happened?
He didn't take the stock, but he scared Big Blue so much that he just chose not to recover.
Fear kills. I don't think Cocomaster's really sweating.
Not at all, especially at this point.
And even if he was to lose these 2 stocks, he has another 2 games.
Uh-huh.
He's looking to end this game.
Oh, tried to get the side magnet to down air.
That'll
And the
do it.
forward air is going to seal
Right
it.
next to the blast zone.
Another 3-0 in bracket. I do not know if we've seen a single set that wasn't 3-0 in the
In top
round
cut?
2 of winners
Man, I don't know. Let's look.
or losers so far.